Hello everyone, with Batman turning 80 years old and National Batman Day being this month, I decided to share with you 10 Batman films I love. Here we go. Now here's a list of Batman fan films I love. If I don't mention a fan film that you love out there that you know about, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Let me know your favorite Batman fan films. Honorable mentions are the Arkham Asylum teaser. I love it with the Tim Burton music. It really gets the vibe and look of the graphic novel. Then we also have Grayson, which is a fan trailer of Batman dying and basically Dick Grayson going after his killers, Superman being evil, police corruption. It's really cool. A lot of nods there with Barbara Gordon, the Killing Joke with Joker. And then Superpower Beatdown. I love the Batman-Deadpool match and Batman versus Darth Vader. In no particular order, the first fan film I love is Truth of the Mask, directed by Justin Zagri. This is a great film. You have Kevin Porter reprise his role of Bruce Wayne, Aaron Shenanke there as Richard Grayson, but I love that it's just a short little fan film without Bruce Wayne being Batman, but he's still challenged. The Riddler crashes his party. We have Huntress, and the Riddler's basically going to blow up this banquet that Bruce Wayne is at unless he reveals his identity to be Batman. He knows he's Batman, so he wants him to reveal his identity to the public. There's some great moments of tension, great moments of humor, and this is a nice little short that actually does not involve Batman in his bat suit. After that is Tell Gordon Hello by Morgan Rodner. This is a cool film. This film has the vibe of the Heath Ledger Joker. It's pretty much the Heath Ledger Joker interrogating this person. A very well done short. Not only that does he look like Heath Ledger, but he actually sounds like Heath Ledger's Joker. Something that is very well shot for such a secluded location. It has like a Reservoir Dogs vibe to it with Joker. You know, take that torture scene in Dark Knight on the camcorder and put it to a short film. That's pretty much what it is. It creates that moment of dread from the Joker, and I think the actor who plays him does a fantastic job. This is a really well done short that doesn't involve Batman. It's just the Joker and this individual. After that is a film called Batman Ashes to Ashes, directed by Samuel Bowden and Julian Mulgreeny. And this is a French film. This is actually very nihilistic. This is not for the faint of heart, but I like it, you know. It involves this goon in the world of the Joker and Batman. It's done very much in the style and vein of Sin City. It has a very Sin City-esque vibe to it. It's a French film, so he's just a goon. You know, it kind of reminds me of Brian Azzarello's Joker. You find out his wife's been having an affair with this man. That man is the Joker. There's a really fucked up sex scene with like a baby being killed. Like, it's just messed up. It is messed up with Joker, but we get to see the genesis of this version of Harley Quinn. We get to see Batman be pushed over the edge with Selena Kyle in danger. And Batman is terrifying. I love the visuals of this. The aesthetic. It has very much that Arkham Asylum meets Sin City vibe. I just love how terrifying they make Batman. And the fight he has with the Joker. The Joker is a truly messed up individual. And this is a nihilistic film that may turn people off. But if you're in the mood for like a darker, more grim Batman, that's not exactly like the comics, but kind of more into like a really dark and brooding world, Ashes to Ashes is a film I recommend. After that is a short called Batman Puppet Master, directed by Brian Nest. Now, Puppet Master takes place in between The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises. It's a fan film. Edward Nygma worked with the GCPD, and he's trying to figure out who killed Harvey Dent, but then he discovers that Harvey Dent may have not been that innocent. As we all know, Edward Nygma ends up being the Riddler. So we have this Christian Bale-esque Batman go after the Riddler, and I love it. It's a fan film that's grounded, but it's done in the vein of the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. And it's a very well done short. We also get to see the ventriloquist in Scarface. So that's something that's very well done. The fighting is top notch. It actually looks like Christian Bale's suit. The actor sounds like Christian Bale, more so in Batman Begins than The Dark Knight, but I kind of like that. It got back to like the basic Christian Bale Batman. And it's something that could definitely happen in between Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. And I love that. The Riddler wants to basically discover who is Batman. He's no longer worried about who killed Harvey Dent. He wants to destroy the whole system of Gotham and find the identity of the Batman. I love the grounded approach to this film. For a short film, this is excellent. Gets a lot done, has a lot of action, and a lot of tense moments. So if you're a fan of Edward Nygma or the Christian Bale Batman, I highly recommend this film. After that is The Dark Knight Legacy, directed by Brett Register. The Dark Knight Legacy is a short that involves the Red Hood, and it's like after Dark Knight Rises. This is like a hypothetical sequel of like what would happen once Batman's gone. Well, Jason Todd the Red Hood would rise, but we also have hints to Stephanie Brown and Joseph Gordon-Levitt's John Blake as Nightwing. He doesn't play it, but it's his character John Blake as Nightwing, kind of like Robin, Nightwing, Batman. He's pretty much Nightwing. So it's like John Blake taking over the reins of Batman, going after this new vigilante, this Red Hood person who's basically trying to take Gotham's underworld into his own hands and eradicate crime. And he's posing as the Batman. So that's something very cool. It's a short that pretty much builds up for a bigger showdown, and I like it. It still has the vibe of the Nolan trilogy, much like Puppet Master. Another Red Hood film is Red Hood the Fallen, directed by Toby Bajorek. This is a really awesome fan film. It actually has the Joker killing Jason Todd at the beginning. He survives, but Jason Todd went to go after the Joker because the Joker killed Batman. Batman has died. So that's something that's very different from the comics. And we think Jason Todd's dead. No, he comes back with a vengeance, and this is told through the eyes of the Red Hood, you know. He's basically like Punisher. He's killing criminals. He's going crazy. I love the fighting, the aesthetic of this. The actor who plays Jason Todd does an amazing job. I think this and the Nightwing series are among some of the best fan work I've seen with the Robin characters. But I love this. I love him trying to find the Falcones and get Joker out of Arkham Asylum so he could finish the job. Get revenge for him trying to basically kill him and killing Batman. I love it. The Joker actor is a bit different, but I love the grounded approach of this and the means Jason Todd uses to go after these criminals. It's something that's a very deep film and has a great grounded approach to the story. After that, I have two films tied, Batman Nightmare Part 1 and Killing Joker, both of them directed by Jonathan D. Foss. I love these movies. Nightmare manages to make the blue suit work. It's like an Arkham suit, more practical. You know, I love him going after these criminals. The fighting is nuts. It does have that 80s aesthetic to it with the VHS tape tracking and stuff, but you get to see a lot of gadgets and fighting techniques that you see in the Arkham video games. Him come across Jonathan Crane the Scarecrow, seeing Harvey Dent, and ultimately facing the dark side of his soul with Batman, that demonic part of his heart. Some great quotes there, some great fighting. And ultimately, the flashback to Jason Todd being killed is high production. Totally looks like the comics of Death in the Family. I love it. And Killing Joker is pretty much kind of like a prequel film that shows how Jason Todd died. And the actor who plays the Joker is fantastic. He's a mix between Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson. He basically is an amalgam of all the previous performances, but does something to make it his own. And I love it. I really love it. Such an amazing film. Jason Todd going undercover, getting captured, seeing Joker as a comedian before he was in his accident, seeing his messed up face, Barbara Gordon. I really want to see more from this group of people. Nightmare Part 2 needs to come out because this is an amazing film. Both of these are great shorts and among one of the best high-end productions I've seen from a fan film of Batman in recent memory. After that is Batman Dead End, directed by Sandy Colora. This was the first Batman fan film I saw. I saw it back in 2003. It may have been a little bit earlier than that, but I love it because he's after the Joker. Joker has those yellow contacts. It's the Alex Ross type of Batman suit. But then what happens? A xenomorph arrives and a predator arrives, and it's Aliens and Predator with Batman. Such a crazy little short film that it just made me kind of like fangasm at the time when I saw it. You know, this is before Batman Begins, so it's that down period where there was no Batman on film, you know. So this was something that was like the comics, but in live action, done very well. I mean, it doesn't look fake. It looks pretty high-end production. I mean, of course, they improved some stuff now, but back in 2003, it really looked like a high-quality Batman project. It was something like the comics come to life. We didn't get that very often, you know? So it's nice seeing him in that suit with the Predator and Alien looking like Predator and Aliens. So that was great with a cliffhanger end. Makes me wonder what could have happened after he was in a dead end. After that is Patient J, directed by Aaron Shenecki. This is an amazing Joker film. I love Patient J. We have Paul Matthew Miller as the Joker, and he does an amazing job as the Joker. I mean, he's pretty much like Mark Hamill come to life, and he's being interviewed. He's Patient J at Arkham, and you found out that this psychologist, this therapist, basically had his family killed by Joker, and he wants revenge. So the whole thing's a revenge, but You don't know that Joker has the upper hand over this man, this individual, the whole time. So it's a very cool short film that goes into flashbacks and different parts of the Joker and ultimately has a twist end of the Joker getting the upper hand and Harley Quinn breaking him out of Arkham. Totally like Matt Love at the end. I love it. This is an excellent Joker fan film that also pays homage to different moments between the Joker and Batman throughout history of the comics. And if you're a fan of Joker, I highly recommend checking out this short, especially before the new Joaquin Phoenix film. After that is another Bat in the Sun Productions called Seeds of Arkham. This was like one of the earlier Bat in the Suns I saw after Patient J. I love Kevin Porter as Batman. He has a yellow emblem. Tim Burton Batmobile. Man, I love it. Poison Ivy capturing Dick Grayson, just basically trying to like control him. You have Killer Croc. That fight is fantastic, along with like a moment that is very similar to Arkham Asylum, the video game. And ultimately that cliffhanger end of Nightwing and Batman having to fight. You know, there's some very Batman Hush stuff there, like with the Superman Batman fight when he was under Ivy's influence. So some great stuff there from Bat in the Sun. But after that, my favorite Bat in the Sun, and probably my favorite among one of the best Batman fan films, is Batman City of Scars. That's right, we have the same Joker from Patient J, Kevin Porter back as Batman, and this is about his final confrontation with the Joker. Canary is seen at a club. Such an awesome fight there. I love the fight sequence there. And yeah, Joker kills this boy's parents, kidnaps him, and he basically kills the Joker. Batman failed to stop the Joker. There's so many lives lost, and really, it's a film about Gotham City and Batman and the toll it's taken over the years. It's a city of scars that's been forever changed. And it makes you wonder, is it because he's Batman, or is Batman the result of him being damaged when his parents were gunned down? Such a good bookend for the Joker here. Batman, that iconic shot with the gargoyles. The song City of Scars is just fantastic. This is one of the best fan films I've seen, and Bat in the Sun should do more stuff. They're amazing. It's no wonder you're seeing Superpower Beatdown and stuff like that. They've done the best fan films and inspired other people, and I love this film. If you're a fan of Batman, do yourself a favor and check out City of Scars. Anyway, that does it for my favorite Batman fan films. Just 10 of them. There's many other fan films out there. I highly urge everyone to check out these films. I have some links in below in the description where you can check out these individual shorts. And yeah, support more independent films, support fan films, continue to read Batman and comics. And yeah, if I missed any fan films, let me know in the comments of fan films you like from Batman. Let me know if I missed one. I'll go ahead and check it out. Can't wait to read your comments. You can also follow me in the Stardust app at Fred Film Fanatic and check out these videos on my channel. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell for more notifications. Till next time, everyone.